Our special guest for the morning, put them together for Rhys Thomas, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see you again. Now, along with co-stars Paul Whitehouse and Charlie Higson, Rhys helped turn Down the Line, a brilliant spoof phone-in show on Radio 4, into the hit TV comedy Bellamy's People. Now, the TV version saw talk show host Gary Bellamy actually meeting the oddballs who'd ring his programme, which is a bit like sitting in with the audience here in the right. Now, I know that's not what you're here to talk about.
No. But I can talk about it, though.
Is there going to be any more?
Do you know what? There isn't. Which is I know it's a shame. The BBC have said no to a second series because it didn't get as many viewers as they'd hoped. And so we're very disappointed, but, you know, there's nothing we can really do about it. But there's an online petition. If you go on Facebook or look up Bellamy's People online, you can sign a petition and hopefully bring it back. But sadly, it isn't coming back.
Would Down the Line get
We might be doing that again, but, you know, it's a weird thing to do, isn't it, after you've had something, you know, cancelled, I suppose.
But it's just a very different show.
It is.
So
I think it'd be fine. I think we'd like to do it again. And, you know, you can make a joke about the fact that the television programme didn't exactly work. Well, I think we can't believe it because it worked really well. And critically, you know, everyone I know I've spoken to really liked it. Just the control of BBC Two.
People are funny, right? Because more people watch Jeremy Vile on the other side than watch here. How can that possibly happen? It's a mystery. Now, if Bellamy's People is not what Rhys is here to talk about this morning, it's this. Got it the right way up as well. Beyond the Pole. This is a genuinely hilarious mockumentary about...
It's about two men who go to the North Pole unsupported in order to raise awareness for green issues, you know, save the planet. And it's myself and Stephen Mangan, who's in Green Wing. And we filmed it in... so we walked to the North Pole and things go wrong. And it's funny, it's sad. It's as far as British films go, it's actually quite good. You know what I mean? British film comedies tend to be rubbish. I don't think it's been a good one for a long time. But anyway, that's my opinion. But I mean, have you seen Lesbian Vampire Killers? It's about 50 times better than that. Anyway, it's a very good film.
Only 50 times? Come on!
50,000 times. It's very, very good. How
did you come to get involved with it?
Well, I was... the director... It's produced by Helen Baxendale from Cold Feet, and her husband, David O. Williams, is the director. He saw me in something years ago I did called It's Ulrika, a pilot I did with Ulrika Johnson, and I played this bullying father or something, and this was ages ago. I was about 12 or something, and he remembered that and said, "Oh, I saw you in this thing, and you know, I think you'd be good in this." So I went to... I didn't even have to audition. I was offered the part, and I never get offered anything apart from the right stuff, which is nice. So thank you very much. And anyway, I read a few bits of it, and he said, "Yeah, we want you to do it." And then we had to film it very quickly because basically, where we filmed in Greenland, the ice was about to melt, and we needed finance. We said, "Look, are you going to put money into this film?" And people were going, "Oh, I'm not too sure." So if we don't do it now, the ice is going to melt. We won't be able to make the film.
Sink, literally,
so we flew out, you know, on the... Literally, we thought it wasn't happening. And then they said, Monday we're going. So we flew out to Greenland. We were in the middle of absolutely nowhere. We were thousands of miles from anywhere, and just on the ice. And we were on actual floating ice. So every day you'd wake up and you'd go into where you were filming, and you look at the scenery would change because you were moving all the time. And in fact, we were in the same location every day, but it looked completely different because the ice was moving and the whole landscape changed. Icebergs would be moving past. And living in constant fear of walrus attack.
Walrus attack, yeah.
How
many people can say that?
Yeah, we had these guards from everywhere we went, these Arctic guards to stop us from getting eaten by polar bears, and walruses, which come out the ice, they leap out the ice, and they dig their tusks into your stomach and suck your guts out.
Oh. I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate. Is that accurate?
Let's get on the phone. Let's get David Attenborough on the phone. Seriously, that's the truth.
Now, things we should tell you. The film got released in the cinemas earlier this year. It's coming out on DVD on Monday. Yeah. And I've got an absolutely wonderful clip to whet your appetite. Here are our two intrepid polar explorers making final preparations for their big adventure.
It gets a lot better. It gets better than that. That's one of my... there's some... that's not my favourite scene, but it is... Don't let that put you off. No, I'm only joking. It's very funny.
Norwegian...
that's the best bit.
Because you're racing against the Norwegians. And in your group, you're trying to be the first eco-friendly, vegetarian, carbon-neutral trip, and you discover that these Norwegians that you're friendly with are also doing the same thing.
Yes.
And then it's war.
And it's played by an actor called Alexander Skarsgård, who's now very famous. He's in True Blood, he plays a vampire. At the time, I didn't know who he was. We were told he was the sexiest man in Sweden, and I didn't think he was that sexy. But anyway, he was very tall, and there's a scene where we have to... They offer us a biscuit, and we can't eat it, because the moment you take a biscuit, basically, that you're supported, you're being helped. And we had a lot of fun in the ice, I must say. It was very. We all got very homesick because you had no communication. There was nothing to do, and all the people in the town we lived in were probably inbred. But can I say that at this time
yes,
of day?
Just have.
Yeah,
like Lincolnshire.
They were. They were all. The people were very weird. They were strange people, and they looked at us strange. And there's a big drinking problem there.
Nice of you to bring 20 or 30 of them.
They're all here today. That's why I saw you. I remember you now.
Now, listen, great to have you with us. Great to have you with us as well.